all kinds of issues today. So I don't think any of you were hearing what I was saying just now at all. I'm not sure whether there's a way for Facebook to be able to edit out certain portions of the show. I could try. Let me just restart that a little bit. So anyway, just now I was saying that this is day 98, day 99, and this is attempt number 4, technically speaking. So a lot of challenges today. This is the Penultimate show. Thank you for joining me. I know there were a lot of issues just now. I need to put a timestamp and let people know what is going on. Strangely, there were no comments that came in. Let's see. Yeah. So, attempt number 4. Um, in life, if at first you don't succeed, try and try, try and try again, right? So this is attempt number 4 at today's episode. There was no internet, there was no video, there was no audio, and now we are finally on. So thank you for joining me for day 99 of the Penultimate episode. And I was kind of just talking about it just now, and I didn't realize that there was no audio and until I checked, and now I know there's no audio. So I'm not sure Facebook can do this, but I know YouTube can. YouTube, you can actually do a post edit of your video to go to the point where it is working. I would good chance for me to learn, right? Good chance for me to learn. So I was just saying that today is just literally the day before the biggest episode for tomorrow, which is day 100, where I complete the challenge of a 100-day live stream challenge. And thank you for joining me. If you've been joining me for a few episodes, thank you so much. If you're new, this is part of a 100-day live stream challenge. And today is day 99. And of all days, today is the one with the most challenges. The internet went down, restarted a few times. Now we are back on, and when we back on, there was no audio. I think now there is audio, hopefully. Okay, I was talking a lot just now, and I didn't realize that audio was not going out well, but now it is, right? So it's all about. I was just talking about the spirit of trying, and then the spirit of um, uh, progressive tweaks, improvements, right? So being the better, being the aim to become a better man, and to be a 1% better every day, right? And to be the best version of myself simply means that uh, I take progressive steps towards improvement. And I kind of wanted to show an example, which is from yesterday. So hang on. So like yesterday, I was showing this thing yesterday, right? So this is actually a whiteboard from this is from iPad overlay. So let's see, remove this, and so this is from today, right? Right, this is from today. Now, what I've done is, in the spirit of continual improvement and tweaking, is if you this is actually new. So let me show you. This is the original, right? And if this is the original, you notice that what I discovered or what I found yesterday when I was doing the show after I watched a review is that because of the two bright lights, one here and one there, some of the words are not as visible, right? So I kind of, and this is what's happening here is that this is actually the iPad is an overlay in front of my camera. So whatever I write on the iPad, and because it's green screen, you can see what is being written and read over. It overlays on my actual camera, right? But because of the bright lights, it becomes an issue. So what I did was I was thinking about it, and I could actually do this. So you see the difference, especially if you look at here, the words notes here, and you notice the two dots. Without the overlay I just added, you cannot see the two dots and not even the word notes actually very well, right? But once you add on the slide overlay, it's a lot easier. So the whole idea is that, especially if you are doing a presentation for marketing, or you're doing a presentation for education, especially educators. All these little tweaks that you do, because you are engaging in the art of persuasion, right? You're engaging in the art of persuasion, and you're trying to bring across a message to either your customers or your students or your clients. um, these little tweaks, if it helps them to appreciate the message more, it just makes more sense. It just becomes better, right? Now, but of course, we do not want to hide behind perfectionism and say things like, oh, like for example, if yesterday, if I had not done the show, I would not have realized that, oh, okay, well, it looks all right, but maybe I can improve it. So it's just a minor tweak, right? It's just a minor tweak. But the minor tweak can help improve some aspect of the show, right? So that's why I always like the line, perfection is progression. Perfection is progression. So in the past, before I was doing all this, I kind of always, before I try to be the better man, I've always had this perfectionistic streak, and somebody was telling me that the perfectionistic streak is a bit like another side of procrastination, because we hide behind the excuse of it needs to be perfect before we put it out there, right? But it doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. And so today was mostly preparation for tomorrow, which is day 100, and mainly playing around with, like, for example, I may use the iPad tomorrow, so I wanted to kind of test it out, and I made a small little tweak. I've also figured out like I could add other cameras to the system. So this how you add cameras to your computer is because you need a capture card. So this is actually a capture card. This is called a HDMI video capture card. And I mentioned this before, and I kind of ordered a few more of this because I have a few other devices to connect. The 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 ones that are very well known is by Elgato, which is expensive, which is like couple of $100 for one. But this works just as well, and it is something like 20 something, sometimes 30 something ringgit, and it's they call it a no brand HDMI capture card, but it works just as well, right? So this goes into your computer because it's a USB, right? But and the other end is this is a HDMI, right? So what you need to do is actually to have a cable like this. So this is actually a very interesting cable I found as well. Sometimes I find that all these shopping sites are too enticing. So this is actually a lightning port, right? This is too fine, cannot see. It's a lightning connector to a HDMI connector. So I was just trying it out today, in preparation for tomorrow, right? So this end, the HDMI, goes to this connector, and this connector goes to your computer, right? Whether it's a MacBook or it's a PC, or in this case, obviously for me, I'm using a Mac, right? And then what happens is the lightning connector end, of course, goes to the a phone, an iPhone, right? So if you have a Samsung, you just get one that is a USB-C, for example. And so this actually becomes an extra camera that I can do another angle, for example, right? So some of these little things that can happen in the show. Now, does it have to be like that? No, because day one I started with just like that, right? Just a camera. In fact, I didn't even use any of these things for day one. So this is a bit of personal reflection for the Penultimate episode. And my apologies today. A lot of false starts, restarts, restarts, a restart within a restart. It's fun, right? This is life, and this is live stream. And because of what's happening today, I get to try out something later on, which is I need to test out and see whether I know YouTube allows you to edit a live stream video. You can literally cut out the front part where, let's say, most people have like a 5-10 minutes pre-show opening reel, right, which is music and so on. Some people after the live, they cut out that portion so that when people watch it, they don't have to forward the video. That's one good way. I'm not too sure about Facebook though. I've not tried it before, but today is a good chance to find out, right? Whether Facebook can have that. Does it have that functionality? Because this successful restart has a large portion in front that has got no audio, I think. So thank you for joining me on day 99 of a 100-day live stream challenge. And I will see you tomorrow for day 100. Hopefully, day 100 will be less eventful, less technically challenged. And I'm so happy to tell you that I'll see you tomorrow for day 100. Good night.